So here are 24 of my favorite books that I read the past 24 months. And I'm going to give you a quick summary and one takeaway. Welcome back to the Kwik Brain Podcast. I am your brain coach, Jim Kwik. You've heard me say before, leaders are readers. You read to succeed, but real leaders are learners. And one of the fastest ways to upgrade your brain, your business, your life is to learn from the world's best thinkers. If someone has decades of experience they put into a book and you can sit down and read that book in a few days, you could download decades in a days. And it is the number one superpower that you could have, because if knowledge is power, reading is your superpower. Besides, reading is to your mind what exercise is to your body. Over the past 2 years in our Kwik Success Book Club, which many of you are part of, it's my favorite program. People ask, what's your favorite program? We have a monthly where I go live every single month and I teach something that I've never taught before and I answer some of your burning questions. But we also read a book together and I show you how to remember that book, how to read the book, my big takeaways from the book. And we have discussions every single week online about the book, and we have accountability calls, and we test each other, and you have reading buddies. It's my favorite program. You can find out more about it at kwiksuccess.com. So in our Kwik Success Book Club, we've read 24 books over the past 2 years since we launched. These are extraordinary books that we read together, one every single month. Each one is like a key unlocking a different door to your limitless potential. Today, I'm giving you the quick summary of each of the 24 books, including a single big, let's call it an aha insight that can transform your life and the way you look at life, the way you look at work, the way you look at yourself. And if you love to stop reading alone and instead learn to read faster, read more, apply what you read together in a global community. I'll share more about our Kwik Success system at the end, how you can join our book club where we actually talk at the end of each month with the author themselves and get more information, like what was left out of the book and how do you apply the book, and you get to ask your burning questions. So it's quite a coaching experience. It's my favorite program by far, kwiksuccess.com. So you ready? Let's dive in. The first book is Change Your Brain, Change Your Life by Dr. Daniel Amen. Dr. Amen proves in this book that brain health is the foundation of mental health, productivity, and happiness. Using thousands of brain scans, he's done over 250,000 of them. He shows that many struggles from depression, anxiety, focus issues are rooted in brain function, not by character flaws. By improving your brain, you transform every part of your life. And just one aha to think about, you're not stuck with the brain that you currently have. You can create the brain you want. You could potentially heal your brain, and you heal through that your relationships, your work, your moods. Better brain, better life, better world. Number 2, the second book we read, and by the way, when you join Kwik Success, you get all of the previous video chats with the authors, so all 24. This one, the second book, is called It's All in Your Mouth by Dr. Dominic. And he is a biological dentist. And one takeaway to think about, what's in your mouth shows up in your mind. Your smile is not just cosmetic, it's neurological. Protecting your teeth and your gums protects your memory and your mental clarity. Number 3 was this book, Limitless Expanded. My book, as many of you have reached it, I want to thank you for your support, teaches 3 M's. Mindset, motivation, and methodology. So this becomes the framework for accelerated learning and personal transformation. With the right beliefs, drive, and tools, you can learn anything faster. The expanded edition also adds new science, new stories, new strategies, how to use AI to enhance your HI, your human intelligence. One aha, and it's hard to pick one, and I'm obviously biased about this. This is one book that will help you learn, read, remember all other books, right? It's a lead domino. Don't shrink your dreams to fit your mind. Expand your mind to fit fit your dreams. Your brain is your superpower. Upgrade your brain, you'll upgrade your life. The fourth book is by a professor and researcher at Stanford University, Dr. BJ Fogg. Habits are not built on willpower. They are built by design, by your intention. By starting small and attaching new habits to existing ones, you can rewire your brain with greater ease. Tiny wins celebrated daily creates massive lasting transformation. One aha to think about: big change comes from small steps. When you anchor a habit to what you already do, when you celebrate success, you will watch your momentum grow. You become unstoppable. Small is powerful because small is sustainable. Number 5 is The Power of When by Dr. Michael Bruce. Success isn't just about what you do, but when you do it. Dr. Bruce shows you how to find your chronotype. This is your natural biological time type. It's your rhythm. It determines the best times for when you should sleep, when you should eat, when you should exercise, when you should work. When you align your life with your biology, you stop fighting yourself and you start flowing. One of the aha takeaways from this is timing is the secret weapon of performance. When you do things at the wrong time, you waste energy. When you align your biological clock, you unlock effortless energy and focus. Number 6, the group really enjoyed this, a book called Worthy by Jamie Kern Lima. And Jamie shares her story of going from a waitress at Denny's, her journey of overcoming self-doubt to building a $1 billion brand through embracing self-worth. Remember, worthiness isn't earned, it's remembered. When you know you're enough, you stop chasing approval and start creating from power. One aha takeaway from this that our Kwik Success group really enjoyed is that you don't need to prove your worth. You need to live it. Self-worth is the foundation of all success, relationships, and joy. Once you claim it, everything else expands. Book number 7 is The One Thing. We had the co-author, Jay Papasan, on here, talked about the extraordinary success that is born from extraordinary focus. By narrowing down to the single most important thing, you create clarity, momentum, and big leverage. Distraction is the enemy of results. Focus is the multiplier. One aha thought: ask yourself, what's one thing I could do right now that makes everything else easier or unnecessary? Simplicity creates success. Energy focused is power unleashed. Number 8 is a book called Breath by James Nestor. Breath is the most underutilized tool for health and mental performance. Nestor explores how ancient practices and modern science, they converge on the same exact truth. How you breathe affects your focus, stress, and your longevity. Just a few minutes of mindful breathing can rewire your nervous system. One aha that we talked about with James is your breath is your remote control for your brain and your body. Breathe slower, breathe deeper, and breathe through your nose, and you instantly change your state. Breath is life's reset button. Book number 9 in our book club was Super Communicator. And I always tell people if there's one skill to learn for your success is learning how to learn. The second one is how to communicate. And this is by Charles Duhigg. Communication isn't just about words. It's about connecting on the right level. Facts, emotions, or values. And Duhigg shows how to decode the conversation type and match it. With practice, anyone can become a super communicator. One aha for me was just remember, great communicators don't just talk, they connect. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. Influence is built on things like listening, empathy, and alignment. And that's what was discussed in the book on how to do that. Number 10 is a memory book, Why We Remember. Remember that memory isn't just a record of the past, it's a tool for shaping the future. We remember what is emotional, meaningful, and identity shaping. Memories guide our decisions, our values, and our sense of self. It's who we are. One aha, quick takeaway. We don't remember everything. We remember what matters for who we're becoming. Memory is storytelling, not storage. The stories you hold define the life you live. Number 11 is a book called Brain Energy by Dr. Palmer. Mental health is metabolic health. When your mitochondria are weak, your brain struggles, leading to depression, anxiety, cognitive decline. Nutrition, exercise, metabolic healing fuel both your mood and your mind. One quick aha, your brain runs on energy. Fuel it right, and you think, feel, and live right. Heal your metabolism, you heal your mind. Number 12 is a book called Cleaning Up Your Mental Mess by Dr. Leaf. Toxic thoughts aren't permanent. They can be rewired by practicing metacognition, thinking about your own thinking. You can transform stress into growth. Mind management is the key to emotional resilience. One quick aha, you are not your thoughts, you are the thinker of your thoughts. Awareness gives you choice. Choice gives you freedom. The 13th book that we read together, 10x is easier than 2x by Dr. Hardy. Incremental growth keeps you stuck. Exponential growth frees you. 10x goals force you to let go of distractions and focus only on what truly matters. Bigger visions lead to simpler, more powerful action. One aha, a quick insight. 2x is harder because you try to improve everything. You just work harder, but you can't 10x yourself by working harder. 10x is easier because you only focus on the extraordinary. Big dreams create clarity. Boldness creates freedom. Number 14 is The Art of Rest by Claudia Hammond. Are you a high achiever constantly seeking that next level of success? Welcome to the Kwik Success program. It's a deep dive and support system to master your life and scale to new heights in personal and professional achievement. Included is our exclusive monthly book club, where we process transformative ideas from amazing books to level up your learning and your life. We also bring the author to the club to answer your burning questions. You can also participate in monthly live coaching calls with me, where your questions meet my decades of expertise. Simply go to kwiksuccess.com, that's KWIK success.com, and choose the plan that works best for you. Rest isn't idleness. It's fuel for your creativity, for your focus, for your resilience. And Claudia explores science-based forms of rest, not sleep, but rest, from time in nature to the power of daydreaming. Rest is as vital as sleep for a limitless brain. One aha, your quick insight or takeaway, remember that rest is not a luxury. It's a necessity. When you rest, you don't lose time, you gain energy, you gain focus and life. Rest is the power behind performance. Number 15, Math Magic by Scott Flansburgh. He's the Guinness Book World Records fastest human calculator. It tells you in this book that math doesn't have to be scary. It can be fun. It can be empowering. Scott shows how to use simple patterns, visualization, and mental shortcuts to calculate faster than a calculator. Anyone can be a math magician. One quick aha is math is not about numbers. It's about patterns. Once you see the patterns, math becomes memory plus imagination. And when you master numbers, numbers are everywhere, right? It gets you over the fear of numbers from looking at your credit report or looking at your bank statements. You master your decisions. Number 16 is a book called Genius Foods by Max Lugavere. And remember that food is medicine for your brain. Max reveals how certain foods can enhance your memory, your focus, and your mood, while others can drain your genius. Diet isn't just about your body, it's about your future brain. Your quick aha here: eat for the brain you want, not just the body you have. Every bite is a vote for your future. Feed your genius, fuel your greatness. Kwik Success book number 17 is a favorite, called Forever Strong by Dr. Gabriel Lyon. Muscle is the organ of longevity, right? Strength training, it protects your brain, your bones, and your body against aging. Building muscle isn't just physical, it's cognitive and emotional resilience. A quick aha: muscle is memory, mood, and mental protection, mind protection. Strength is not optional, it's essential. Strong muscles equal a strong brain and a strong future. Number 18, The 7 Frequencies of Communication by Erwin McManus. Remember, great communicators speak on frequencies that resonate with people's minds and their hearts. So Erwin shows how to tap into different levels of meaning, purpose, and connection. Communication is not just transmitting information, it's transmitting transformation. A quick aha: your words are frequencies that shape your reality. When you tune into the right frequency, you don't just inform, you inspire. Your voice is your instrument of impact. Number 19, The 5 Resets by Dr. Aditi. So stress isn't the enemy. Unmanaged stress is. This book gives 5 practical resets, which are sleep, movement, mindset, connection, and purpose, to rewire your brain for resilience. Small resets daily prevent burnout and restore harmony and balance. Your quick aha: stress is inevitable. It's just always there. Resetting is optional. The key isn't to avoid stress, but to reset it more often. Reset your body, reset your brain, reset your life. Book number 20 is a favorite. I loaned it out, so I don't have it physically here if you're watching this video. Healing the Modern Brain by Dr. Drew Ramsey. Modern life strains the brain through poor diet, overstimulation, and disconnection. So Dr. Ramsey offers a prescription of nutrition, lifestyle, and joy to heal the modern brain. Healing isn't just about removing illness. It's about cultivating vitality. Your quick aha: a healthy brain is a joyful brain. When you feed and care for your brain, you don't just survive, you thrive. Healing is possible and very practical. Book number 21, Secrets of the Ice Women by the Hoff sisters. The Hoff sisters reveal how cold exposure, courage, and community build resilience. Facing discomfort physically strengthens you mentally and emotionally. The ice is your teacher. It teaches you to find the fire within. Quick aha: when you face the cold, you discover your inner fire. Growth comes from discomfort. The stronger the challenge, the greater the resilience, the greater the change. 22, Insight. So Frund talks about how intuition, insight, is the deep inner wisdom shaped by stillness, empathy, and your imagination. In a loud world, reconnecting to your own intuition is essential for clarity and creativity. Learning to listen to yourself is one of the highest forms of intelligence. Your quick aha: your intuition is your inner compass. When you quiet the noise, you hear the truth. Intuition is the wisdom beyond logic. Number 23 is Never Lead Alone by Keith Ferrazzi. You might have read his bestseller, Never Eat Alone. Leadership is no longer about command. It's about what he calls co-elevation. Keith shows how leaders rise higher and higher by lifting others, fostering collaboration, and how to build trust, building trust. The future belongs to leaders who create teams of equals. So your quick aha, the best leaders don't climb, they lift. True leadership is collective. Together we rise. And then finally, the latest book, number 24, The 5 Types of Wealth by Sahil Bloom. Wealth isn't just about money. Bloom identifies 5 forms of wealth: financial, social, physical, time, and spiritual that make up a full, limitless life. True wealth is balance across all 5. Your quick aha, rich is what you have, wealth is who you are. When you measure wealth only in dollars, you live poor. When you invest in all 5, you live more limitless. So there you have it. 24 mind-blowing books, 24 game-changing ideas. Now here's the truth. Reading alone is powerful, but reading together is transformational. Imagine this. Every month, you don't just pick up a book. You join a community of leaders and learners. These are your peers, where I personally guide you through the big takeaways, show you how to remember, apply them with brain-based tools, and we meet for a live virtual group coaching session with the author. Many of these authors, they don't do consults. They don't do coaching on their own. So you have access live. You could ask your burning questions. Also, I do a live coaching session at the beginning of every month where I teach you something I've never shared before. Plus, you get a private group 1-hour conversation with the author where you can ask your burning questions directly. So if you're interested, it would be my honor for you to join our program. Go to Kwik Success, that's KWIK success.com, to see all the details and secure your spot. This is what our Kwik Success Book Club and coaching program is all about. It's not just about books, it's about breakthroughs. Not just about learning, it's about living what you learn. So if you're ready to read smarter, remember more, become limitless with us, join the Kwik Success Book Club today. The next book is waiting for you. You'll get the recording of all 24 conversations with the previous authors. Remember, readers are leaders. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you comment, you share, subscribe, join our 1.8 million subscribers on YouTube. And I hope to see you in Kwik Success and in our next episode. Until then, be limitless.